What's going on, guys? I just finished up that session, and consistency is key. And showing up every day. Today's workout was actually kind of like weak because like I was just really wanted to get into the flow and get into the zone, but I couldn't just get into it just because like I feel like doing Muay Thai and like being a little bit athletic just kind of made me struggle to kind of sweat a little bit more. Or maybe because like I don't find lifting weights as much fun. I know that when conditioning your body and just kind of building that muscle really does help make sure my functioning works and everything. I really like to take my time, slow down in here, work on a few components, legs. I like to work on my abs. I like to work on like the little things that actually can climb my joints, just make sure everything's all working together, greased up and everything. So again, it's just, today's just one of those off days, but hey, you know what? I'm gonna keep plugging away. I'm gonna go and study. I'm gonna go home, gonna eat, and then gonna do my thing, and that's what it's all about, really. But yeah, this whole entire week has just been consistently kind of, I got off work for a little while, and then that way it worked out. So then just now working over to building and being money focused and just kind of really hustling hard, right? Sometimes my biggest mistake and my biggest frustration is that I spent maybe a couple of years ago reading a ton of books, educating myself and everything, and I spent a couple of years just kind of digging and diving and absorbing, and then eventually I'm ready. I wish I'd just taken a little bit more action. Again, like books are basically useless. Like, you know, Tony Robbins always said that when you strive, when you work hard, knowledge is just only potential power. It's what you do with that knowledge is super important. Anybody can read the book, but if you don't do anything with it, you just put the book down, it didn't really help you, right? You might as well just not read the book at all. And so that's my little rant on that. Anyways, so this year has been just more about like taking action. 2020 was supposed to be more taking action, but again, like just the pandemic hit, right? But that's all right. We adapt, we move on, we go forward. Much money. So it should be about 10 to 6 now. Again, it's like dark. It's what it's like to be in Canada right now. Just heading over to the Muay Thai gym. Gonna have a good time. Take this off. Oh, yeah. Going to the Muay Thai gym. It'll be a good time. Yes. That's what's up. I've been needing this week. I haven't been coming here very often. And so I thought, why not? Calvin, what's up, brother? Good? Yeah. So definitely things are just getting started, and decided to join. Yes. Oh, just stretch up. Get some light sparring and such. Oh, stretching is important. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. It's been a few days since I made the last videos or so. Just here having my BCA drinks. Trying to heal my muscles. I really want to sit down and talk to you guys why I chose Muay Thai as the martial arts to go into. For the longest time, I cared a lot only about the size of the muscle, abs, looking good, being fit, quote unquote fit. But I spent the first couple years or so I was definitely kind of overweight, kind of on the chubby side, and eventually it just worked out, lost those weights, got the abs, and eventually got really complacent, got really bored, I really wanted to learn more. I just wasn't motivated. And usually when that happens, a lot of that most of the time stems from just being bored, being plateaued and not kind of striving for more. I think in the very beginning, a lot of people, and especially for me, I remember days back when I was at the gym lifting weights, I was bench pressing and I only had 25-pound dumbbells on like 25-pound plates on each side, and even that time when I was younger, it was struggling so hard. And as you show up consistently every single day, it gets easier and easier. You grow past the 25, 35, 45, an extra 10 plates or whatever it is. Like, as long as you show up every single day, you grow and grow and grow. If you don't change anything, you get comfortable. a lot of people do that. A lot of people at the gym do that. They go and they just do the same consistent kind of workouts every single day. No really big routine. They don't see a lot of growth afterwards. And whenever that happens, you either have to change your approach at it and get uncomfortable again, or you slowly decline. I remember going through times where I just got complacent. I got so tired and I would just decline. I would just pig out, and I was like, oh, you know what? I got abs already. I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna do whatever I want. I'm gonna do this and that. And especially times of like the pandemic and all this stuff going on, it makes it even worse. A lot of people can't even go to the gym anymore. A lot of things are locking down again. And so I believe in just going in and focusing on that growth and learning something new. So at that very point, I knew, and I was very conscious of this, is that whenever I worked out, I got very bored. I didn't really like the routine I was sticking to. I wanted to do something more past beyond the bodybuilding part of it. And eventually I stumbled upon and remembered that when I was younger, I really wanted to learn martial arts, but my family couldn't afford it because we're immigrants and we came over here. And then recently, sometime around late last year, is that I wanted to learn Muay Thai. I really resonated with that martial art, the art of 8 limbs, and you use your elbows, use your knees, use all these different parts. And I remember walking into the gym, and I remember just telling to myself, like, you know what, just get uncomfortable, just learn, just go from a place of it being a student every day, just never-ending eternal student. Just remember that. I was telling myself that. I was super nervous going in there, and as everybody looked so intimidating, I remember just super uncomfortable with everybody. But now, fast forward a year later, I'm learning so much, and consistently, like, I'm always learning, I'm always growing, I'm always so motivated, and it's so cool. And I get to know some of the fighters there now and everything, and just, it really brings me a lot of joy knowing that there's something that I'm learning that it consistently can change all the time, can keep me on my toes, depending on like what kind of workouts I'm working out nowadays. I'm like, lately, like, it hasn't been a lot of heavy weights for me in terms of the gym. I've been working out, but I'm doing a lot of body weights, I'm doing a lot of light weights, I'm doing a lot of like functional movements, moving around, right? And so once you get to the point of that, and then keep growing, keep working on it, keep working on that craft, I don't really get bored anymore. Back when it was especially compared to like what it was at the gym. Right, at the gym, I really got bored. I was like, okay, I'm gonna work on legs, and there's the same old machine here and there. This is not really fun. This is not, and I got so bored. I got complacent, and it just, again, I'm sure a lot of people are experiencing this as well too. And the reason why I want to tell you guys this story is that it doesn't have to be like big leaps and bounds. It can be just little tiny steps and getting uncomfortable and changing your steps and finding that goal and whatever resonates with you. For me, like, who knows, eventually I want to do MMA. I want to learn different jiu-jitsu maybe, or taekwondo, but I know that my place is in the combat sport world. And for me, it was more about learning the combat sports and using whatever I know, and knowing that my muscles are actually kind of ready for it, right? Bodybuilding, when you build your body, you can do the shows, you can get sponsorships, and then there's a whole entire world specifically tailored to that, right? For me, I wanted something more. I wanted to go and maybe do a fight possibly in the future. Who knows? I'm still toying with the idea, but right now, like, I'm just focused on learning. I'm getting uncomfortable. It's just been super fun, and that's what's keeping me above just getting complacent, just plateauing. I love that because, again, I know that I'll never decline back over there. Now, I'm trying to combine diets, trying to combine everything all together and tying everything together and see how everything works. It's super fun. I actually find it a lot more fun, and if you could transfer that into different parts of your life, really going at things and getting uncomfortable and seeing the slow progress as well too, monitoring that, because I know it can be very discouraging sometimes whenever you're going into the gym for the very first time, and then you're seeing other people that are pros and you're working out, you're struggling with the bar and such like that. It can be very discouraging. Make sure that your goals, and you see the growth and monitor those micro growths and everything, because it does stack up, it does compound, it does make you feel good. And those are like little advice that I would give to somebody right now whenever they're trying anything new, really, and especially in the fitness realm and everything, because like I don't want to be, but I like the fitness. Like, I like the caring like a lot about like the health side of things, maintaining health, longevity, and functionality, even like just finding everything. It's just those things I'm always learning about those things, and they're so fascinating to me. And so I hope this little story and this little rant really helps you guys out, because I do want to share that, because again, you don't have to stick to one thing all the time, and you don't have to go decline. You don't have to let that happen. As long as you're consciously aware, you're going to go out and turn it to different things and change it and trying it. Like I said, Muay Thai is my thing right now. I really love Muay Thai. I really love everything about it, and I do want to add more different things to my repertoire and learning it. And MMA, like I said, Taekwondo, who knows what it is. I really want to keep growing this out. And again, I'm just so happy just being a part of this, because it just feels like for the longest time I've been at this triangle that's trying to fit in this little square hole, and really I just should have gone to the triangle hole. And so yeah, this is one of those kids' toys. But anyways, I hope you guys have a great one, guys. Remember, like, subscribe, share everything. It just means a lot to me. We are on our way to, again, 100 subscribers. It means a lot to me. Have yourself a great one, guys. Take care.